Hello everybody, my name is Grade 05, and in today's video I'll be talking about the stadium changes of the season. Specifically talking about the supports. So as you know, this is the new season, and I just kind of want to like point out my own
Double kill.
opinions about some of the changes. Please note that this is not targeted to anybody. You know, it is my own preferences and my own opinions as a player in the game. But let's get started. So right now I am playing Ana, and as you see, Ana didn't really get much changes. However, a lot of her items got some changes, essentially the cash value. As you can see, they got rid of some of the items and increased some of the items. So I wanted to talk about her because Ana has excuse me. Ana got a huge nerf to her cash value that she gains throughout the game. So her cash value from doing damage and healing is reduced by 10%, meaning she'll get less cash per round. And the way I see it is, I think it's not bad, but I think it's not good because of how Ana is in the game. I kind of feel like Ana in Stadium is very underwhelming. But in any cases, Ana's pretty good. Ana's like really good in Stadium because of how like her antis affect the game and how her nano boost affects the game. Her slate is really amazing. Her damage is insane in Stadium. However, with getting less cash value, it's like you can't really do much.
Double kill.
I mean, the way I play Ana is I go for the nade build, the infinite nano nade build. But in most cases, a lot of Ana players go for pinpoint prescription and no scopes needed, so you can like headshot enemies, and you get quite a lot of value from it because, man, hey, with critical hitting, you're shooting faster, you know, you'll earn more money and ult faster if you shoot people. But I like going for the nade build, which is nano nade. Into Falconer in our turn. It's just that Ana is really pricey because a lot of the cooldown items are 12,000 cash. So they increased Highlight Accelerator to 12,000. They changed the Biotic Nade. That was that gives attack speed from ability power. That used to be down here to weapon power. But it is pretty good because you gain up to up to 25% attack speed, and you get cooldown reduction too. It's just that seeing like these items are really expensive. Highlight Accelerator is 12,000. Target Tracker is 12,000. Iridescent Iris is 12,000. Cluster Core doesn't provide you the 25% lifesteal. It just gives you 25 HP and 10% ability power, which is totally fine. The effect remains the same. Dash boost is increased from 4,000 to 10,000, so you won't be like getting it a lot now.
Double kill.
You won't be jumping a lot anymore because of how high the cost is, but with some of these other ones, other items kind of increased and decreased. So specifically, weapon power ones, like talent modification, increased from 6,000, I think, to 6,500, which is really expensive. But other than that, I think Ana's
double kill
in a state where you kind of have to like
This will cut the pain.
play harder, I guess you could say. Like you gotta play more, harder and more and more.
Here is Thor. Taking care of
I don't know what's that word like.
you. Need this.
I guess you just gotta kind of have to like
Destroy them.
improve your gameplay.
Heading you out.
Not really improve your gameplay, but it's like
Into
you just gotta outshine your teammates in order to actually like do something. You gotta like get MVP every round, or at least perform. Like perform. You gotta perform well in every game in order to actually get what you need. Cause
Heading you out.
I think what was the item? Because they decreased the amount of you get for the closer, and then increased. Yeah, the closer was 14,000, and now they reduced it by 1,000, which is totally fine. Either fighter remains the same. Some of the value from ability power decreased, such as the American Fusion Drive. 15% ability power went down to 10%, which is valid of how strong this item is. But other than that, Ana is in a state of you gotta play well throughout your matches. You gotta make sure that you can
I keep you up.
perform well.
Fortified.
You know, I can't go for my infinite team nade build, but I can always go for the infinite nade, but never mana boost, because with this build right here, I can constantly spam my nades.
Here is Thor.
Because the home remedy power has the Grenatus pin effect, which the radius of your biotic nade is bigger,
Heading you
so
out.
that's really helpful.
I've got you. Here
But
is Thor.
it is my own opinion about Ana. I think Ana is pretty good, but I think the nerf to the cash value just makes it kind of harder because of how
Repairing you.
how the player plays and what they get throughout the matches and who she fights. Because
This will cut the pain.
Ana's like the most.
Fortified. Taking care of you.
I guess
Take
I don't think
this.
she's the most valuable
This will cut
support
the pain.
character hero. It's just that
Heading you out.
Ana's like can be a hit or miss sometimes because you could do really well
You
as
need
Ana,
this.
or do really bad as Ana because of how she lacks mobility. Utility is like a hunt. Like her utility is like a 9 out of 10, but her like survival overall
Into
is
my men.
a 5 out of 10.
Here is Thor.
She's outshined by a lot
Stand
of
up
the other
straight.
sports.
This will cut the pain.
But it is just my opinion on her. I kind of think
Yeah.
Ana is just a
Don't fret. I see you.
hero
You need this.
who just kind of who just kind of like thrives in not in solo queues, but in groups, because you know Ana can actually strategize. But other than that, it's like Ana's pretty balanced. I don't know about the cash value. I think they should just reduce the cash value by just 5%, not 10%. But you know, for Ana players out there, if you like her, respect to you. But I personally think that it's just a little harder for me to play Ana because I kind of have to like work a little harder to earn the cash value. Because Ana, like most of my games, I don't really earn that much, and it's only by luck that I earn the most. But on to the next hero that I want to talk about is Moira. Moira is a great character right now. I think her powers are pretty balanced. Necrotic Orb is this little orb thing that explodes and causes an explosion.
Double
This is the orb back in Overwatch 2 when it was in reviewing, when it was
a cure for all the
in
tales.
the private servers. So Moira could throw the mini orb at them and then reduces the amount of damage they deal to you.
Your end
So it
is
could
within
protect
my
you
reach.
from
A time
Diva
to
Bomb.
heal
It
and a
reduces Diva
time
Bomb's
to
damage by
kill.
like 90%. So like it won't kill you at all. You throw it.
Shush.
which is a great power. They got rid of Ethereal Execution's headshot, so when you just throw the orb,
A
you
taste of
can do critical
poison.
damage.
I gave you free will,
Okay,
and you
orb.
squandered it.
Chain Grasp. My main's the same a bit, but
Can fend
you
for
go
themselves.
after,
Double kill.
Tout monsieur quit.
throw your orbs to do something, and it will like give you a time. It only lasts for 2 seconds, so not for
Tout
Double
anymore.
kill.
So it's still pretty good. You just note the duration of the chain grasp. Remote. I can't say that, but when you heal,
Such grievous wounds.
you can do damage.
Helpless. Weak.
I think you do increase damage.
Pain.
Yeah, so when you heal, your range is increased. It
Your
can be
fate
helpful
is in
sometimes because
double
it does boost your
blast.
damage, but I mean, other than that, like, you just kind of have to spray. So scientific death bid is replaced with this one. So when you pass through enemies, you
The
coalesce.
weak can fend for.
Let me just get this item. So you just pass through enemies, and then you ult.
Such
And
is
as
the
long
price
as,
of
Double
as long as you are
Big
hitting most
stanger
enemies, the
lap.
duration of it lasts longer. It's pretty nice.
Triple kill.
All your might will not stop
Kind of
me.
gives more of the AP DPS instead of weapon power. How people used scientific death bid from last season, which when you fade through enemies, you gain over health and you get ult charge. Now instead you just get coalescence when you go through them. So with that, you go for a more ability power build over a weapon power build, which when you go to enemies, you get over health, and then you can use chain grasp and throw exposition with weapon power and practically solo the whole team. But scientific death is now transferred to void hoppers, so when you go through teammates, they
I
get
offer
the
something more.
over health effect, and you get yourself over health. So
Misery
that's pretty
made.
nice, but it doesn't give the AOE, the area effect, fade anymore. You actually gotta go through them in order to fade them. Fantastic Flux, Phantasm remains the same, cost over remains the same. The one power that I wanted to talk about is Orb Explosion,
Pain is
because
inevitable.
I have a lot
You're
to say about
awesome.
this power, and I hope that
Double
more mains who are watching
Sure
do not
niche.
ever choose this power, because, like, think about it. You're going Orb build. You're like, oh, let me go for
The weak can fend for
Explosion.
themselves.
there's nothing else to it.
Reforming you.
Like, oh, let me try Orb Explosion, because Orb Explosion can do AoE damage, like area
You
effect
cannot
damage.
escape
It can do
me.
burst damage. Like, what else is that burst damage doing? Like, if you throw it, oh boom, they're dead. I threw it, they died. If I get, let's go for Essentials, Iridescent Iris, Champion's Kit, Cyber Venom, Liquid Nitrogen, and Numerical Fusion.
Misery made
oh, and
manifest.
explode. My orbs doesn't even kill
Enhancing your vitals.
the bots over there.
I
Double
can
But
sense your
if I
fear.
do up close,
Your end is within my
I still
reach.
can't one
Double
shot
kill.
a 250 HP bot.
Preparing
That's
yourself
kinda
to
like-
make 'em.
Double kill.
Mind your surroundings.
Like, what's the point of his power? Like, what am I talking about? Like, his power is great because you can do a lot of healing. You just throw that,
Receive
boom,
my
you
aid.
heal a ton of, you do a ton of healing. But like, what else can that offer? Like, I do that, boom. But other than that, it's not flying anymore.
Mending you.
Your orbs are not flying anymore, you know, because when you play your orbs, it's just
Be
it continuously
nurtured.
goes forward, and then it'll just come back, it'll keep flying, and then keep healing. Like, it could constantly just do healing or do damage off of walls, but if you explode it, then you're waiting on a
Ruination is imminent.
7 to 6
Double
Your resilience is lacking.
cooldown, second cooldown, and it's kind of like, what am I doing here? I'm kind of wasting my value
Double kill.
for
Mind
my
your
orb
surroundings.
because I'm just throwing it and exploding it. That doesn't really do anything, and it
You
doesn't apply
cannot
all the
escape
negative
me.
effects like Cyber Venom that I have or the
Double kill.
Connection.
Such grievous wounds.
And for doing so, I think Explosion is the worst item that Explosion
Double kill.
could do, because it explodes all active orbs on the field to 35%, healing up to 35%, or dealing damage up to 25%. But what value do you get from it
I
if
offer something more.
you could do the same without exploding the orbs?
Repairing your
It's just
cellular makeup.
I just do that. Give me a moment.
Receive my aid.
Okay, fine, excuse me. But other than that, like, what other value can you give besides just do that and then explode?
Double kill.
It's settled.
You're kind of like wasting your time, because I would much rather have it all flying around and
Misery
doing
made
something.
manifest.
Double kill.
What is it now?
But yeah, it's like, what else can Moya do besides just throw this and explode and have nothing on the field for teammates to follow or do constant continuous damage to enemies? So for that reason, don't go for Explosion. I think Explosion is useless. I think you should go for a Necrotic Orb because it does do damage.
Your end is within my
You manage to hit
reach.
somebody with it.
Double kill.
Or you could go for Exquisition, Chain Grasp, Precarious Potency, Spectral Beam. Any of these are good, but just don't go for Explosion. Well, Reciprocity. Well, I don't know, but this power here, I don't really think it's worth it, unless like you're going for a weapon power build with Chain Grasp and Interior Exquisition, and with Precarious Potency. Other than that, that's all I want to say about Moya.
Pain is
Just kind of
inevitable.
point it out there that one of the powers is
I
not
know
working.
the fabric of the cosmos.
On to Mercy. Mercy got a lot of changes, and do I agree with some of them? Yeah. Do I disagree with some of them? 100%. So now Mercy's playstyle is a lot of the build that Mercy has goes towards well, she is a pocket healer, but it goes towards pocket, resurrection, DPS. That's pretty much it. But how I played Mercy was I usually go for both of these res items. Oh my god, my thing's locked. My bad. But I go for these res items, so Renaissance and First Responder, and then I usually go for one bullet. And this one, that used to be called Charge Unit, but now it's called Angelic Acrobatics. So when I fly, it causes the cooldown immediately,
I'll make sure that doesn't scar.
which is great. And then they made it Charge Unit item now. So when I fight the allies, they get more healing. And that's what I used to go for. But
I can fix
in
that.
this case, hold up, let me just put myself in busy. In this case, I am kind of not wasting, but
Let me
it's like
see
it
what I
gives me
can do.
a kind of slight pocket build. You know, I can heal one person, look at somebody else, and keep healing. You know, that's what I used to do. And then sometimes when they die, I res, and then I get to heal everybody. But now with the new Mercy items, Mercy powers that Mercy has, which is they're incorporating more of her flash shield. So flash shield grants movement speed. You get 2 of them, and it grants open health. You know, it gives that playstyle for Mercy. Just pocket one teammate and keep them alive, and that's it. Which for me as a Mercy player, I don't personally like playing that. I don't like pocketing one person at a time. I say this all the time. If you're gonna go for threads, don't
This
use
will
it
help
evenly. Like, don't pocket one person if you're going for threads, because you're still pocketing your duo
Amplifying
if
your
you just go
power.
for one. If you just flick around your healing, and you get more healing value. You get a lot of
Checking
healing
in.
value, and you can still pocket 2 people at once. So this like
In
this is
need
the power
of
right here.
treatment?
You gotta flick it on and off of your team to get the most value. And if they're dying, like, it's okay if they die, because at the end you still have a couple people to heal. It's not gonna hurt anybody. But this is my build: angelic acrobatics, what? Treasures net, Slice of Fate, the Wembulance. Go for angelic acrobatics, iridescent iris. I go for highlight accelerator. And in cases like these, pop up a capacitor circle, and then go for Pneumatic Fusion Drive. I would go for Rangefinder if I ever pick any of the Resurrection perks, or just get Resurrection range so I can get the additional cooldown reduction that it gives. But in this case, let's go for like Distortion, right?
Let me take a look.
I can constantly.
Vengeance never dies.
I'm talking to everybody. I'm not capacitor circle. This is one of the
Now
older.
this is brain
This
surgery.
is the very first. One of Mercy's very first powers that Mercy had when Mercy came to Stadium, capacitor circles. But we'll get onto that later. But you
I
see
can
this?
fix that.
I pocket 2 people. I can pocket 2 people at once.
You call it?
I'm not fast right now, but Mercy used to be
I
a lot faster.
expect much from you.
But seeing this, it's like
What
you can
happened to
pocket
you?
2 people or 3 people at once. You're looking at them, you're flying constantly. You can ult
Vengeance
again.
never
You get ult
dies.
pretty fast. And if I go for, let's see, like this one, this
Checking
jet,
in.
give me that little quick speed boost. You're getting a lot of healing done.
This will just take a moment.
And the flash shield gives you a lot of healing because you're building up ability power, because your Wembulance is based on how much ability power you have. So every time you fly, it heals them for that amount. That's it. Like, I'm
Here
constantly
I
flying,
am.
I'm constantly healing,
This
I'm
will
doing my
help
ult
you.
again. Like, it's gonna be a great time. Ult again.
Vengeance never dies.
But right now, like, it's like all Mercy is just a pure pocket with flash shield, protect your carry.
Valkyrie justice.
And I don't really enjoy that much because I value ult charge over pocket. So I value helping the whole entire team, building my ult, and then using my ult to boost the team. This is all my opinion and my own personal experiences as a Mercy player. So if you enjoy that, it's totally fine. I respect your opinions. You do what you do, and I do what I do. And this is a safe space to talk about our opinions and our playstyles. But do I enjoy the flash shield build? I do. 100%. I do enjoy it because it's pretty helpful. It's really helpful to us Mercy mains. You know, you get flash feedback, which is a new power which you heal yourself as well whenever you use your flash shield, which is great. You know, you can just build a bunch of ability power. You can build a bunch of cooldowns if you need. You know, you're
I'm
having
here
a great
to
time.
support. You'll be fine now.
But it just kind of sucks because you're kind of just stuck to healing one person at a time, which is like you don't really get much from because you don't have a lot of power to fully keep them alive, but you have a lot of ability power just for the flash shield, which takes
You don't look good at
quite a
all.
while for it to recharge. So it's like, you know, you're just kind of building ult slowly. They did nerf Mercy's ult cost, so she doesn't get ult as fast, because Mercy did get a lot of ult charge. You could bulk pretty
This will
fast.
just take a moment.
But with this, with the flash shield build, it's kind of hard
Vengeance never
for you to
dies.
actually build your
Du brauchst medizinische
ult,
Betreuung.
because you're pocketing one person at a time, and then
Begging
it's like
for
if you're
attention.
not doing much, you're kind of wasting your time. In my opinion, you're kind of wasting your time, giving a lot of value. So I tend to try and balance a lot of things out. There are some great perk builds that you can do. You can do mix and matches. Mercy is pretty good with mix and matching. I enjoy going for a DPS build for Mercy because DPS Mercy is really fun right now. It is really fun to play her as DPS Mercy. Because I got Capacitor Circle, and then I have Capacitor Circle, and then go for a little bit of attack
I'm
speed.
here
All you
to
do is just
support.
pocket your teammates. I go straight for the res,
Not on my watch.
the ult, you know, and then I have 3 charges, and then I can DPS them while I have my gun out,
That I did not
and then
expect.
get ult charge, and then get my res back from it. As long as I'm doing 750 damage to them, then I get my ult fast. I could just over here.
Our work is not done. I could use
Nope.
some assistance.
Triple kill.
You call it?
You know, you just get a lot of value from it as long as you kill people. DPS Mercy is really fun. I think, but it's really situational because it depends on what team comp you're fighting. That makes it difficult for you.
You're looking unwell.
So, be aware of that. I can just do this,
Helping you
get
out.
another res,
I will not let you
pull
fall.
out the clock, and then ult again.
Vengeance never dies.
Triple kill.
I
You
never
just get so
thought
much
that
value
would happen.
from just DPSing. And Mercy does earn a lot if she DPS. I mean, DPS, Mercy does earn a lot. But it depends on what team comp you have. Is it gonna be good for you to DPS? Does it give you the opportunity to DPS? And sometimes it's just harder
Do you need bed
to actually
rest?
This will help you.
do DPS Mercy if you know they have a Diva or Doomfist, and then or Reinhardt is a tanky like Reinhardt, and then they have his scans like Ashe or Soldier that can like knock it out of the air,
On with it.
that sort of stuff. But other than that, Mercy is I think pretty fun. She does take time to build as well. She is a really heavy character to build. Because you need a lot of stuff to actually achieve this Mercy build. But other than that, I think Mercy is pretty balanced right now. I think Mercy is fun. A lot of people don't enjoy Mercy as much in normal queues because of the nerf that they did. Mercy has a power boost nerf, which I think is valid and I think is pretty balanced in my opinion. Because power boost is really strong in a fight. 30%, it used to be 30%. 30% can do a lot to a person. Like, it can do a lot. You're basically playing Older Risa, but Older Risa, Risa's supercharger was I think a little more stronger than Mercy's power boost. But they nerfed it to 25%, which I think is pretty good. I think it's pretty valid. I don't think Mercy's a lot of Mercy players think that it's a big nerf on her. I think it's pretty balanced. Mercy's power boost is really annoying to go against because playing against a power boosting Mercy with a duo, you can't do much against them. Kiriko got some changes. Juno got some changes. Nan remains the same. I think Cat remains the same. Brigitte got some minor changes. Lucio got some changes, but this video is really just talking about like some of the heroes that I play. Kiriko, they got rid of 2 Suzu, so double Suzu is gone. They got rid of Kitsune Resh slows him down, and Kitsune Resh cleanses you. So they got rid of that and replaced it with Donut Delivery, which whenever you teleport, you heal people, which was an item. Kitsune resets your cooldown, resets all other ability cooldowns, and heals your teammates. That was an item to power. Talisman of Life, that was an item to power, which grants over health to each ally. And then they got rid of one of these, but Kunai now heals you. Kunai now, when you launch your Kunai, it now heals allies in front of you. And I kind of think for Kiriko, it's a little difficult because the items are expensive, and Kiriko is like heavy reliant on cooldown. She's a heavy reliant on cooldown. So she's like a character to actually like worth actually
私がついてる
performing well in the game. You gotta perform
Shouldn't
well
have put
and
your
actually
head
like,
there.
do well in the game to actually
Let my
do
sunlight
something.
guide you
But I think Kiriko is pretty strong though, in my opinion. With this, Kiriko has more playstyles to play, more builds to play around.
邪気
Really,
退散
really powerful in the game. You know, the overhealth, boom.
Double
And then,
痛そう
you know, you can get ult really fast with your weapon power. You know, right now I have what I have. 40% weapon power, 20 attack speed, and ability power, and 25%
Feels good,
cooldown
huh?
reduction.
Hi sunshine
You know, she feels nice because you get the additional Cure clone that heals 75% less and deals 10% less, but that's besides the point. It's just that Kiriko loses a lot of cooldown value
like a
because
gentle
a
rain
majority of the items that we have had a little bit of cooldowns on them, and now they're powers. So like Kiriko, you kind of have to just watch for her.
let my sunlight guide you
Other than that, Kiriko is pretty good. I think Kiriko is good. I haven't been playing her much. I have played her before, but you just kind of have to like know what build you want to go for and pick. Because some people don't pick the Suzu ult build. Some of them go for the healing Afuda build. So I can still healing Afudas. You know, go for weapon power.
邪気退散
You know, heal two people at once. You know, give attack speed and also attack speed. But Kiko's a pretty good character I think right now. Some of her powers got nerfed and changed,
私が守る
but other than that, I'm learning to adapt as her. You know, she's really strong. Still remains a strong,
Your
a strong
prayers are
contender
answered.
for one of the best sports.
my
Let's see. We'll go back.
let my sunlight guide you
Wu Yang got minor changes. No, yeah, Wu Yang has a lot of different changes. Some of them are different. You know, you heal all teammates in the line of sights, but like for this one, some of the powers went into became items. So now, like this one used to be when you heal allies, it reduces your guardian angels, your guardian wave, your waves cooldown, and now it does additional healing. Such as for this one, you can do additional healing. This one used to be when you heal people, you heal yourself, and you know, a lot of these are just really good. Like Wu Yang
I'll
is
rinse
a
you off.
strong support.
Come and get
Double
me!
kill.
Wow, 我可真有!
Wu Yang has some powers. You know, this used to be a yeah, this used to be a power. This used to be a power. You know, some of these changed. This got buffed, I think.
心如流水.
Now you fight out. Now you fight up. It's much
Well, I
easier
found
more.
Hope you brought a change of
I can
clothes.
pocket people with my beam, with my water beam.
Double kill.
Hey, it's just a little water.
I can't aim, but boom,
Try to keep up.
you heal yourself.
波涛冲过他们. Reverse the tide.
Wu Yan is just just a strong character right now. Like his DPS potential is really good, insanely good actually.
Feeling okay? Flash flood.
But yeah, the powers he has got changed. You know, really good. You know, hitting orb, you get cooldown reduction, ability cooldown reduction. You can steer it now, and then
Double
it causes
nice.
it to it causes a recon, a scan area, you know, kind of like Hanzo. So you can just throw your orb, and you have Sonic Storm, and you can see
I'll keep
enemies
you on
through
your
walls,
feet.
which is pretty good. Just ignore that. But other than that, I think Ouyang is pretty good.
Let's clean off those wounds.
I'll make another video about it, but as for the meantime, I'll end it here. A friend of mine is inviting me, and I'll
Bath
return
time!
to another video. But it's just my personal
You found
opinions about these
Always
characters.
good to
Don't
hydrate.
take offense to it. I'm just getting out my own opinions and some of the changes to them.
Double kill.
And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below about your opinions of these support changes. And I'll see you guys another time. Thank you.